The United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres on Tuesday arrived in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital, as part of his two-day official visit to Nigeria. He began the visit in Borno, where the country has been on the front lines of the war against Boko Haram. He met some Boko Haram victims and internally displaced persons. The governor of Borno State, Babagana Zulum, briefed Mr. Guterres on the humanitarian crisis and thanked the world body for its efforts over the years. Governor Zulum said the IDPs had stayed for several years in camps and were eager to return to their homes, which are yet to be reconstructed. He also appealed for more UN support in the ongoing rehabilitation, reconstruction, and resettlement of the IDPs. In a statement by the UN Secretary-General, Mr. Guterres consoled with the victims and expressed UN's commitment to ensure their welfare remains a top priority. Part of the statement read, "This visit was supposed to take place last week. Unfortunately, I had to go to Moscow and Kyiv, as you know. It was a visit of solidarity, especially with the victims of terrorism in the holy month of Ramadan. The fact that I came to Borno State is symbolic of our priority to the world to fight terrorism and to create solutions for the victims of terrorism. Now the Borno State I have heard about in many circumstances around my life as High Commissioner for Refugees and then as Secretary General was a Borno State of terrorism, of violence, of displacement, of despair. This is not the Borno that I found today. The Borno I found today is a Borno of hope. It is a Borno with future, and I was very impressed to see the policy that is being applied here, recognizing that we don't fight terrorism just by military means. In fact, terrorism, addressing the root causes of terrorism and the policy of the government, which is aiming at re-establishing fully the confidence between the people and the government, is an essential element that I witnessed today being implemented in reality. And on the other hand, it is absolutely essential to understand that in a situation like this, it's not enough to provide humanitarian assistance. I am grateful to all those from the international community that have supported the people of Borno with humanitarian assistance. But the people I met today want more than that. The people I met today in reality want to go back home in safety and dignity. When one looks at the state, one understands that the way to fight terrorism effectively is to provide not only hope, but a future of reality. It is to invest in livelihoods. It is to invest in the reintegration of those that have been in the past recruited by these terrorist groups, by Boko Haram. So I will be your advocate, Mr. Governor, your advocate within the international community, asking the international community to support and to invest in the Borno of hope. Mr. Guterres will next be meeting President Muhammadu Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and other top cabinet officials. While in Abuja, Mr. Guterres is expected to officiate a wreath-laying ceremony for victims of the 2011 bombing at the UN House and will then meet with young people's delegates, women, religious leaders, diplomatic communities, and journalists.